Just gonna be a chill stream. Crazy stuff here, probably. Just open Blender actually. Where's it at? Open. There we go. I'm still running 4.4 actually. Didn't switch to 4.5 yet because that's because is that the add-ons, right? Yeah, the add-ons are need to update probably and whatnot. I'm kind of lazy for that. So let's start with this. This is my setup in the beginning. We're gonna put it on Blender only view here. So I like to do things. Okay, so we're gonna change that. So I have like two screens. Sometimes it moves to the other one. Okay, and this is the whole thing. I'm gonna just call this. We're gonna call this yuzuha making. So yeah, there you go. Close enough. That's specifically mod making because we're not gonna be doing a model from the straight up ground up. We're just gonna be modifying how she looks from the character already. So where is the? I had to dump her actually. I did not make a tutorial on how to dump, but I probably should. But it's so easy. It's like not a big deal. All right, so this is a mess right here. I'm gonna be removing the visuals because it might be a little too cluttery. So there we go. Use this one. Okay, it didn't change the view. Sometimes it does. I think it might change the view if I go to texture paint. No, it didn't. Okay. All right, so from here, usually what we do, what do we do? Off. Okay, so what we do, or what I like to do is I like to throw in the textures. I don't deal with it. Deal with it quickly. Here, I'm gonna show it all on this screen because if I don't, it's gonna be off screen. Uh, over to shader editor. So I'll be chilling out here. Making. So yeah, I just throw it in the image texture. Image texture and then just throw in the. Okay, so one of the add-ons that you probably want to get if anyone wants to, follow along or whatever. One of the add-ons you want to get for Blender is a DDS add-on. So there's sometimes the images won't, or well, most of the time what we do dumps, the images are yes. So body, we're gonna go with body, and so this is a body. This is the wrong one. Choose another one. And what could I choose? This is the umbrella, so we're gonna go with the umbrella. So where's the umbrella here? Umbrella texture. So there's like a few textures. I just use the diffuse ones for this stuffs. There we go. Body. I'm gonna rename this to umbrella. I was trying to make the Blender's dump last time with combining the two dumps. So when you could dump something, it dumps only the stuff on the scene. But if you want to dump something from another scene and then combine it together, it's a pain in the butt to do it. I was only able to do it once, and I haven't been able to recreate it again. Thought I was Is body or is it hair? Okay, so we're gonna do another one. Create the hair. I'm not using any complicated shaders or anything. Technically speaking, I don't know if anyone knows this, but technically speaking, all this is emission. That's why it turns to green. So you see this yellow green, it just has the emission there. So that's all it is. Where is the hair? I think this is a correct one. Okay. So this is a hair one. We're gonna remove this for a second. For modding, we don't use any of the name this to hair. For modding, we don't use any of the Nuki or the raccoon. I believe his body. Yeah, okay. And then the straps, little straps here. It's also body. So let's say we want to remove that. We can just remove that, and like it'll be like that. Okay. I think that's about all of them. I think. Let me see. I'm gonna do a little quick scan here. Yeah, that's all of them. Well. What's going on here? Okay, that's interesting. But but yeah, let's make something. I'm gonna brainstorm right now. Almost. Not really brainstorm, but I have this idea. Like, it looks like she's wearing this school outfit, but we're gonna remove this sweater. That's our plan today. We're gonna remove the sweater. But it's gonna be just gonna be an 18 plus mod, so that's all I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna be only doing 18 plus mods moving forward anyway. On top of that, we're all gonna be original, so it's not gonna be like an image that I've resourced. It's just from the top of my head, and if not, I'm gonna be using some references be referenced and whatnot. Now, I need to do overlays because we need to see what the hell's going on. There's probably nothing underneath. There's literally nothing underneath, most likely. Let's see. Yo, what up? Yeah, okay. Randomly gonna get some. Get rid of this here. Yeah, I'm gonna just chill. And then we're gonna see what's up. You know what I'm gonna do first? Actually, I'm gonna keep it separate. Might be useful to do that. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep this under the IB because I don't want to do this again. Start cleaning up the scene before it starts getting. Do a quick save. We're gonna start cleaning up the scene before it starts getting messy, because it'll get messy. It will totally get messy for sure. What are we gonna call this mod? We're gonna call this what to call this? We're gonna call this I'm gonna call it school. Okay, that's a school outfit, I guess. Yeah, that's what we're gonna call it. Whatever. We'll come up with more ideas, maybe a little bit. Sure, okay. This we're gonna set up this here. Oops, we don't need this anymore. We're gonna hide that. Okay. Probably gonna need more of the UV textures that I haven't seen actually, or not UV textures, UVs. Seen the UVs for these. Oh, I remember that the new Blender you can see the object UVs without actually having to go to edit. You have to go to edit and select it all to see it, but apparently in the new 4.5 you don't have to do that. Let's see. Yeah, okay, let's see. I think I could do some stuff with that. Actually, there was one workflow that I was thinking of doing, which is the textures first and then coming in and then doing it. But since we're just editing, we're gonna see if we can remove things out of the way. Okay, we're gonna isolate what we need. I'm gonna duplicate stuff so we don't have to deal with having it in one thing here. Okay. What we got here? What do I call this? I'm bad at names, but let's see. Hmm. About we're gonna just call it outfit. I'm bad at names. Editing. So I need to analyze a little bit what the hell this is here. Do we want to keep this back thing or not? That's like a question too. We're gonna hide this, and if we see if we need anything else. Actually, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna move this to the right so we can always have this as a reference in a sense. We'll have that as a reference, and then have this as the modified one that works. So I thought these buttons were actually flat, but they're a little bit, they have a little volume, I guess. A lot of this stuff is flat. You could, I know why, because it'd be like a lot of modeling to do the entire thing. But alas, let's see what's under this. Oh, interesting. We'll probably remove that, and then let's see. Actually, you know what? I actually might want to. Okay, so this is gonna get a little bit more of a fit right now. We're gonna bring in the. Where'd it go? We're gonna bring in the. Let's see. Hopefully, I did censor this properly. I think I should have censored it. Where is it? It is in base. Okay. So I'm bringing in the collections. Yeah. Okay. So you see it's censored. Good news. Good news. I had an extra censor just in case. So the namings, ignore the namings. We're just gonna ignore that. Naming. Okay. This is subdivisions of the higher level, but I didn't add any. I just do it right now in the same one. So I don't want to be grabbing this and then having it every time. So I'm gonna make this in the oops, wrong. Okay, and then we're just gonna throw this in right there, and then we're gonna throw this one, and then we duplicate and move it over to the body. Okay, so now we just that one out. So we have this outfit here. I think they're too big right here. We need to tune them in so that it fits. Oh, let's see if we can duplicate this right here. Did I duplicate that? I don't know. Yeah, I did. Okay. So then two outfits, and then where did it go? And then here's the other one. Okay. And oh yeah, here's the regular one. I think. There we go. I thought I moved it, but it didn't work. Okay. We could redo something for the boots or whatnot, but I'm gonna focus on that right now. I'm gonna focus on having it on the top side to fit. Might be a little bit off here. Now this has a bunch of shape keys in case. Make sure we rename this. Okay. And then we're going to make a new shape keys. Okay. I think I'm going to be using. I think there was some new add-ons or new stuff in 4.5 for the new. the new shape keys, but I'm not going to be doing it right now. Adjusting this be like as I want it. He apparently is a lot smaller than maybe, I don't know, let's find out. This is Nicole's size, by the way, so it's made for Nicole. It started with as a base for Nicole, so you can see how big Nicole is. Head over to Alice. I see a lot of fan art of Alice, and I'm like, I don't think that's correct for now. Oh, maybe it's correct. Hold up. Maybe it is correct. Oh, actually, yeah, you know what? The fan art for Alice is actually pretty correct, because if I move this as it's supposed to move when it's, this is the natural form, I suppose, right now, because of teardrop, but if I move it up, then it won't be in that form. It'll be like, properly, right? And so Alice is actually probably as big as, her name, I'm gonna hold up, there we go. Use that, we gotta tune it in, because bass is a bass. The bass stuff is not made for, it's made for like making sculpt every time. That's what I made it for, so we can sculpt it as we like. I wouldn't mind releasing the bass. I wouldn't be like, okay, if anyone wants to use this bass, that's fine. But you still have to sculpt it because it's not ready for like use immediately. It's ready for sculpting. What it's made for. And because if you want to start editing it using vertex, it's gonna be off. I'm just glad I have this mask. I will not be removing the mask. So where is it? I have the mask. I have the mask in the what is that called? Modifiers stack. There we go. I'm gonna probably move it up. No, wait. I got an idea. We're gonna make that like that. Actually, perfect. Actually, we're gonna make like that. Yeah, that'll be good. I can see it happening. You know what? I'm gonna make this invisible because it's gonna be a pain in the ass if I can always see it. There we go. Yeah, everything is missing, so I'm not gonna see anything. Everything is censored, just in case, because I don't want to YouTube gods on me. This back. I already got, the last live stream. I already got a little bit of I used music on the last live stream because I was like gonna finish off really quickly. The only issue is that I did get a copyright notice. That's how sensitive they are on that thing. Pretty nuts, actually. I think I have too much, on my base, I think I have too much, topology on this thing here. It's okay. Topology might be too high on this thing, but whatever. I think, it'll be fine as I tune it. It's like an awkward of a bit of a tune on that thing. There we go, and then we're gonna be. You know what I hate is that the mirror for sculpting is a lot better without mirror for sculpting is a lot better than using the numbers, or sorry, the vertex. If we're editing using this, it's gonna be off. It'll be like it might mirror it, and then sometimes it might not. Let me see if this will. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I think this will. Oh, there it is. There it is. It won't mirror that because it's not specifically perfect. But if we go with a brush, it'll be fine. And that happens a lot, actually. It's actually really annoying. So we're gonna be sculpting inner thigh. The good thing is that when I also sculpt on this, it also sculpts the mask up here. So it might not see it, but it is sculpting it. Oh, I'm probably gonna keep this under low subdivisions like this. I think could make it a little bit more. Could make it more like a stick. I had to change the before streaming. I had to make sure everything was censored. Actually, I had to remove the and I had to set up everything just in case. I need to remove this right here. We're actually gonna make this like so. You don't know how it looks in what's going on in the subdivision. There it is. Okay. Yeah, that could work. Though I'm gonna have to tune this in here. Generally speaking, I would always start sculpting with a high poly anyway. But I'm gonna go with a subdivision non-subdivided version, I suppose. So this is a base I did make. I will probably I will release it if there's any comments. Someone commented they want the base, so they can get it. Okay. I think that's it for that, maybe until I tune in a little more. I can't even check the that one area because it's masked, but it'll be fine because the mask works pretty well. So there's a quick form fit. I mean, like I have to probably tune more. I think this is pinch a little bit. I've been using just like a little bit of a move brush mainly. Move brush takes care of a lot of the stuff, heavy lifting. If we want, we can do that. Okay, I'm not going to do the other style of modeling that I was doing last time. That's a little too long. We went with a little bit of shorter method of using the original stuff and then merging it with the other stuff, so it's like a more modification thing. Let's see what we got here. Picture dye. I'm using the what is that? What add-on I'm using? I'm using the. That is a lot of stuff missing. Yeah, it's best if I separate it. I mean, how is that on the? Oh, okay. I can add that a little bit more there. Great. Let me just wire it again. But the main thing I need to do is get this part right, because of the fact that I do get it accurate. I like to get it accurate to the original, actually. I like to get it too close to the original. Right, so I think I'm gonna have to add a little bit of actual draw here. Draw's a bit strong, but it's fine. And then we can kind of tune that in here a little bit. I'm gonna have to resculpt some stuff when I go to high poly anyway, but whatever. Not that long. So because there's gonna be an outfit in the way of it, so I'm just using that as a guide. So it might just be that this is a guide, or maybe not, I don't know. We will find out very quickly. And then this is going to be the stuff we need. It's summer and it is warm. Because it's warm, I'm just over here turning on the AC and then turning it off and turning it on. Oh, it is now the warm of the I need the AC on. So, this is, oh yeah, this reminds me of that one thing that I messed up on actually on the other mod is that everything's flipped. So, gotta make sure that I get everything right. Alright, so we're gonna start separating. I didn't know that was together. Hmm. I'm gonna grab that and then let's see if that grabs it or not. Oh crap. I think it's grabbing the other thing. No, it's fine. It's working. It is working. Oh, well, kid, okay. Let's grab this extra one. I mean, I think I'm gonna merge it. To hell with it. Might take me more time though. Let's find out. No, we're just gonna merge by distance. Not always the best thing to merge by distance because sometimes it's not great. See, it's picking up the the skirt thing that I don't want it picking up. I want it to not have to pick up that, so I might have to go sharp. And then that's still gonna be, yeah, see, it's still picking that shit up. Oh man. So I'm gonna not merge it yet. So this is when you don't want to merge it in the beginning until later. But it's gonna be a pain in the ass, so it's better probably if I get the other one and then reverse it. Actually, that might be easier. What I mean by that is I can grab this thing easily, hide it, and then I'm able to grab the other one easier. So there we go, grab that, and then we grab. Oh my gosh, it's gonna take forever if I do it like that. I'm gonna hide this. Oh yeah, okay, I forgot that we have extra. I'm going to grab maybe this. The lasso comes in handy because it can just kind of grab the specific vertices. Might not pick up the other. Yeah, it's good. This is good. I can pick up that and then not picking up that other stuff. So now we pick up exactly what we need. Last stuff, and then I think that's it. Let me see. With the view of the vertex, because the vertices have some extra stuff here. Oh, duplicates right there. Huh. Okay. I think it's another. Nope. Okay, that's about it. I think. Yeah, that'll be it on the duplicates and everything. So we can just kind of isolate that now. Go faces just in case I can grab every face. Yeah, this is good. And then we can just kind of separate it. That's where I'm gonna probably start renaming the damn thing. I'm gonna say this is this is the, we're gonna hide this. This is a sweater, so I'm gonna isolate the sweater and the backpack and everything. I mean, I would do this for animating if you want to animate some stuff. I think I can. No, we're gonna keep it separate for now. This is good. A little easy right there. Yeah, okay, let me just grab these ears. And then we're just gonna, I think, we're just gonna alt hide that. We're just gonna say, separate that. We're gonna call this the backpack. Let's see, this is pretty isolating what we need. And then this, I think this is drawn in there. So yeah, it's gonna be drawn in there, isn't it? And then that means that if anyone wants to adjust this, you're gonna have to draw it back. I have to close that gap. There's gonna be a gap when I remove this, most likely. Yeah. So if you wanted to fix that, you need to go back in and then gap it again. I don't mind. I don't mind grabbing this straps and then isolating them though. Yeah. See, this is always why I don't always. It's always like an advisory of like, oh yeah, make sure you merge all these stuff. You don't need to merge all the stuff yet. Might actually be nicely beneficial if you want to separate some stuff from the original mesh. Okay. We're now gonna say maybe these straps up here. Oh wow, does it in the back? Yeah, it does. Goes all the way in the back. And there we go. I think I can. Ooh, I wonder what's gonna happen here. Maybe we'll get this stuff as well. Now we can just hide. Yeah, now we're deleting or removing any excess. So that was colored underneath. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so that would be about it for, no, wait, one more. I think, yeah, there we go. I think that's really deep in there. I think, let me see. Yeah, there we go. Last one. And that would be the straps. So now we isolated that. I want to see if I can probably get these. Well, I'm going to get these as well. I wasn't sure. Maybe I want to separate it into a separate one again. Be like, this one's going to be the metallic, what's it called? Buckles, I suppose. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoops. And there we go. Bring it back and then alt hide and separate by selection. So yeah, I would, if I wanted to bring this back, I would close that up and then paint it in as I'm missing that stuff. Now I think now is a good time, or maybe not. Hold up, I need to see. I'm separating everything, so it's not always the best time. That's fine. Let's rename this stuff because I don't know what it is by the look of it. So it's gonna call this armband. This one we're gonna call, I don't know, hold up, what's this one? I'm gonna call this the back strap. This one is the skin stuff, so continuously divide this or separate it. I'm separating it for a reason though. Okay, we're gonna call this. I like to say Tanuki. Tanuki. What's it called? The strap, I guess. I don't know. Wait, no, yeah. Let's go with Tanuki. What's that decoration? I don't know. I'm really bad at naming things or coming up with names on the fly. And now the bow. I don't know if I want to. I might separate as fine. I mean, I do want it in the modification. We're gonna see. I'm gonna continue hide and then grab. Oh yeah, this is a pain in the ass right here. Because it's gonna be like this entire thing's gonna be individuals. Okay. All right. So that would be the front bow. I don't know what it's called actually. I'm gonna call it bow. And now we're gonna see. This is the part where I wanted to recreate this. This is where we're now getting to the starting point here. So the starting point is where we want to recreate black part area. But since there's nothing here, it makes it a lot easier for me to just grab what I need. Hide and then vertex. Select all you need. Hide. There we go. That's it takes care of most of it. And then this is probably separated now. Yep, easy. Easy. Very, very easy. This gives us a lot of freedom to start making it from here. Say alt hide, damn it. There we go. And so now we can call this a sweater. And this we're going to call, we are calling this Sailor Fuku. No. Our outfit, okay. Sailor or student outfit or whatever we call it, or whatever. Now is a good time, I think, to merge distance because it's isolated. So now it's not going to merge any other pieces together. Just a nice little bonus to isolating. So yeah, okay, we got that done. And then we're going to get this one, merging that up, and then distance. Look at that. I think if we wanted to recreate the sweater, we totally could. Good news. Let's see. Want to join up a strap. This is a bit more controlled when it comes to merging by distance and then making sure that the DK and then yeah. This is there and we don't need that anymore. And then we have the armband. Merge by distance. So now we have everything collected here. So that's what we separated. Now, if I wanted to animate, I would definitely use something like this. Well, that's different. I wonder, give me a second. I think we need to check the back facing. Okay. So there's like a missing area right there. And then the back is missing on this thing. No, that doesn't matter that much, to be honest. Even that's the same. Isolate, remove. And this is maybe what we want to be using. We're going to further isolate this thing here. Merge by distance, and then what are we calling this here? Their garment, I guess. There you go. The one we're probably not going to use. Here we can probably make a skirt, and then from here we can make the sailor outfit, and it'll be accurate as I can get it pretty close. I don't know about the sleeves. I'm gonna look at some references for the rest of it. But let's see if we can take this in the totality here. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna have to use reference. There's no way I can remember everything. Use reference point. Go to Google, is it? Oh, I don't like to use Google. I like to use Pixiv or Dumbledore, but I'm using Dumbledore now, so and we're just gonna be using this. Let's see what happens, man. Let's see if this works. No, maybe. Okay, I got an image here. I got an image. This'll probably work. So there's this big thing here. It's kind of like sort of what we need, but whatever. This goes up to here. What I could use another. Yeah, okay, so I put that in the wrong. We could use a. Yeah, let's use a new collection. Going to be using a new mesh. We're not going to be meshing it from the existing one. Maybe you're gonna say appended. This is like the method I was using for I was using this method on the other mod I did, where I had my mic off. Actually, that pissed me off because then I was talking the entire time and then didn't record any of it. So we're gonna do this quick mode, I guess. I think we're gonna be doing. We could do a cube, or we could go something else, but whatever. Let's go cube. We're gonna scale in the edit mode. I don't know how big this is gonna be. I think I want it there. Now we are lazy here, so we like to use pairs and then subdivisions because we don't want to be making more extra stuff. Subdivisions too, maybe. I don't know. Let me see which one is better. This is a. Where's my subdivision on this? Yeah, it's right there. I could go to, or I could go. I don't like optimal display. This kind of kills me because I don't know what my real topology is. That's why I never like it. Plus, that's clipping because without the clipping, it's going to be all kind of messed up. And then we're gonna tune it in. You know, sometimes I have an easier time using ZBrush because I don't know, it just feels right. But Canon wise, we can have that very, very, very thin. Where it ends up right here. Or we can go even less, but we can just kind of move it up and then kind of roll with it. But let me see. Oh, okay. Let me just see. Okay, so I'm a guy that really likes that extra stuff. So we're gonna go up. We're gonna go right up to. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Right here. Where I like it. Just there. why it's nice to have a guide. So we're gonna have it right there, and then see how it goes. I think this is too high though. Is it? Oh, maybe. Okay, so we have that as a guide. I'm gonna see if I can get it to the same level of topology that it's using. So we're gonna do another duplicate. Hide the first one. We're gonna do this manually. This is like something I wouldn't. I don't know. I just like doing sometimes manual. Gives me a good idea because I know idea. I don't know the topology count or amount, but if I can copy of it, but I don't like this. Go madcap. Let's go madcap. Basic. Madcap. You know what? I want a new madcap. I should get some new madcaps on here. That's a better basic, I think. I remember there's some people that don't like the what's it called, there's a basic cube in there's a basic material in what's it called, it's in ZBrush that's called the red wax, and then some people don't like using the red wax. Okay, so I'm gonna actually subdivide this damn thing 3 times maybe. Oh, you know what? Actually, let's actually just use the subdivided version anyway. Yeah, see, live streams, you don't really know always what you're doing. You can kind of brainstorm stuff, and then maybe it doesn't work out. You intend, and then you take longer. Keep that there because I'm lazy about putting a double here. Okay, so that's subdividing that, and then that's a pain in the ass if I do like that. Oh, this is fine. We're gonna just tune that in. We'll remove the excess. We're just gonna tune that like so. No, don't do fill. Maybe like that, and then we're gonna move this a little bit closer. No, actually, you know what? Keep it like that, actually. Maybe. Oh wait, we're gonna move it closer, actually. The hell with it. Something like that, man. Maybe. That okay. That's pretty good. I just don't like the fact that it's dividing the shit out of it in the not vertical, the horizontal. But we can reduce that after. So now we can do a bit of a. We're gonna move the subdivision up and then apply it. So I don't like this thing here. We don't need it. We just need that. Yeah, okay, you know, we might have actually some extra topology here to keep it balanced. Like so. But other than that, we're gonna keep it nice and clean. So now we gotta just continuously go up. And oh yeah, I gotta make the arm. Some people would be like, just copy this, and it's probably right. But there's always extra stuff on this thing, like this thing doesn't need subdivisions or anything. Or vertex, you know, no groups and no None of these. We're gonna just do it without it. Oh shit. Y, X. Zero it out. It does save some time, but still. We'll need to work with it anyway, so. Oh well, someone is recalculating outside. So we gotta tune this in, right? We gotta now join it up with the other one, so that's what we're gonna be doing. And we'll keep that top thing though. That gives me a bit of perspective, I suppose. Where it is supposed to be going up and where it's supposed to be connecting down here. Now we could, yeah, we're gonna just edit it here and then connect it. Which end are we gonna connect? We want to connect, you know, we're gonna connect like that. So maybe up like that, and then this one. There we go. And then we can tune this up here, I think. Yep. This is tuned up here, and then this one's like so. That way, it's fitting nice and perfect. Nice and clean. It'll be a nice clean thing, and then I can kind of sculpt a little bit more on it because it's going to be a little bit less detailed. We want to add the little extra details that give it that the oomph of the entire thing. Now this is going to be the back, right? Shit. You know what we should do? We just merge the damn thing. Yeah. This way we can actually merge those points. Feel like I need to go with smooth. Makes it hella smooth though. Like it's never perfect. We need to clip it. Where's the clip? There it is. We're gonna tune that a little bit in. I'm just chilling out now, so alrighty then. We're gonna be adding the top part. You need to make sure it's not local for a second. It looks like it's fitting pretty well. Honestly, didn't expect it to fit that well, but it's fitting pretty well. Fitting pretty well, and then we gotta merge that down here. Okay, so we're gonna merge it like so, though, because it's a three-dimensional space thing here. Oh, that's better. We can space it out a little bit. Even Steven, and then from here we can tune it into the back part. Let's see how it's going to connect with that entire thing. Because the point of the sailor thing is that it connects up to here, I believe, in the back and side. But since it's already joined in here, we don't have to worry about that. It's connected inside here. There is a mesh here that is connected to. Oh yeah, shit. Did I not merge it? Let me merge it. Okay. 333 vertices removed. If I remove this single vert, that'll make it so that it opens it. I think generally speaking, you wouldn't want to do that, but let me take a look. No, it's fine. It hides it. I mean, it doesn't hide in the back. It kind of makes it revealed. So that's the reason it's hidden back there. But because of that, we're going to also hide our version here because we don't need it. We don't need that back thing there. Could do something interesting, but we'll do this thing first. We're going to get it back in there. So yeah, it disappears in here in a sense. I'm just going to go inside. And inside disappears because it doesn't need to. We're not going to see it, so it's fine. If we saw it, that'd be a different story. Don't see it, it's fine, it's whatever. Technically speaking, I think it's over here, actually. Hold on, let me move that way. And one more, and I think that'd be it on, well, big we want that. Yeah, so now it's underneath, and it's like not going through the damn thing, but it's there. So now what we need to do is finish this up here on this top side. And we have a shirt completion thing, and without sculpting yet. So once we sculpt it, it's gonna be good. Open it back. Ugh. This is why sculpting is better. And we got it now. Okay. We're kind of formatting a Sailor Fuku or whatever it's called, and then our outfit. Sailor outfit, and then Sailor Moon outfit, I like to refer it to as. This one comes over here, and then it comes out here. We do that one. The rest is just closing this up. I think we could do wait, I have to be careful with grid fill sometimes. So grid fill is at span 2. Let's see, span 1. Span 1's not bad. Let me see offset. Only a span 1. 20. Hold up. What if I had a full right here? Okay, yeah. Okay. Sometimes I prefer to do it manually because manually it's gonna get a clean. We're gonna get a clean cut thing. Okay, we're just gonna place it right where it needs to be. Right there, nice cut there, right there, and then kind of format it. Right up. We're gonna be sculpting on this thing a little bit, maybe, unless we want to be doing that one other thing, but where. I think I might want to have another right on the back, and then we'll go back to the front after we do the back. I think the back's gonna be pretty quick. It looks like it's cut again. I mean, if we go into triangulate, it'll clean it up, I think. Yeah. Take a look on how it looks on the triangulate. We're gonna go with where's the showcase of this? Well, it's not showing it. I don't know why. It should be. Anyway, if not, we'll triangulate it ourselves. So now we're gonna push it inside again. We're gonna go inside the mesh up there. I believe it's clipped already, is it? Yeah. Okay, so because of that, we can kind of wing it onto that one. This is a double-sided mesh on the thing anyway, so it's whatever. Edge it, and then yeah. So we're gonna go edge, and then that'll clean that up. I think now I want to make fill. I don't know where to put this one actually. Let's put it over here maybe. No, I want to put it inside for sure. Like inside. Like it's going inside. Yeah. Something like that. And then that cleans that up. We're not gonna make BB. We're gonna probably keep it on that thing anyway. It looks like we're good to go, I think, here. We're just gonna close it up now and then that's it. Let me see if I can. Oh yeah, because the top side isn't closed up. But we don't need to close that up. The top side is not closed up. If it required it, that'd be a different story, but there we go. It looks like it's totally fine, see. Because there's a hidden thing up there, we don't need to worry about it. What I can do now, since it's a little bit longer than I would like, because it's gonna fit like maybe we don't want to have too many of these here. So let's say we want to delete one of them to keep that a little bit more balanced. I might subdivide it again anyway to get a nice clean mesh. We add another extra thing there. And then that cleans it up. So now we got easy topology right there. We're done. We don't need to retopologize anything. This one was easy topology for that. And then now I have this outfit where we can just be like, where's this? Oh, here it is. So now it looks like that. I'm gonna have to resculpt the body though. Not happy with it. What is? I'm gonna have to go into the high poly and then, or the subdivided, and then go clean it up. Okay, now the last part. This comes in with the we could clean this up and go back up here. If we wanted to go up here and then just how it goes up there, and then we can kind of tune that up there. I think that'd be dope because you can see like the under boob right there. Perfect. Okay. Now we're gonna continue on, and then what was I saying? I was saying something about yeah, okay, I don't like the fact that it's a little bit low poly here. The minute that we probably hit it with a subdivide one, yeah, it looks like that. That cleaned up some of the topology here. Let me see. We want to put it above the triangulate though. Yeah, we don't want to do triangulate underneath it. Let's take a look at the optimal display. So that's how the mesh would look if we had the entire thing like as is. It's pretty a little bit higher than I'd like, but the only reason I'd like to do that is because it allows me to sculpt a little bit extra detail. Because if I keep it at like this level, it'd be fine. But yeah, you're not going to sculpt that extra detail. But yeah, it looks like it'll work. We could even make it a little lower. Just a little bit, and then, yeah. All I need to do now is make this skirt. I think I'm gonna use the same one here. And then we're going to tune that into a small mini. This will make it really fast like this. We're just going to... We want to get rid of that one. Hold up. I think I'm going to keep some of this stuff, maybe. Let's see how... Let me take a look at the mesh. I haven't analyzed how they made theirs. So I think I have, okay, yeah. Okay, it might be easier to actually just remove this and then remove the background and then just start from here and then just go one. And you're done, right? And that's why I'm saying that could work. Yeah. We can kind of do that, like, so, yeah. Lazy bum wants to do this. Zero it out, and then, yeah, those zero it out, and then tune it like that, and then, look at this. I just got this, crawl thing here. Instead, we're going to merge that. So we're merging that in there, and then, yeah, see, I love the idea that I have to do this extra work here. Because it is a bit of a pain in the ass to do it manually. Not that much. I mean, I've done skirts before. That difficult, but it's still, it's the fact that we already have it ready for us makes it easier. So you'll see this shit right here. It might be the we're in edit mode. Yeah, okay. So we take a look at the vertex shading. Look at that, where the normals are facing in whatever direction. Now, generally speaking, that would be fine for if we're doing something else. But since we're making our own, we're not making our own mesh here. We're we're adding this shit right here. Let's take a look at how it looks in front. You'll see it's pointing in a weird ass direction. This one comes in again and then folds inside. Makes it nice and easy. Okay, so the easy cleanup is gonna just clear. Well, I think that didn't clean up that one though. Oh, I see. Yeah, that's right. My bad. I need to remove these edges here. That'll clean that up, and then I think that'll clean that one up. I think I might want to, yeah. Looking at that, I think something like that. I mean, you can take a look at the texture, and it's got messed up textures, but you need to make sure that the shadowing is fine as well. Maybe right here. And I cleaned up a little bit of the shadowing. The rest of the shadowing is like not even a problem, but I'm gonna clean that one up here a little bit too. Gonna clean it up by adding a little bit of sharps. The sharps clean up the shadowing because that's what their job is. And it does transfer over in game, so cleaning the sharps and then cleaning everything it keeps it nice. I didn't have this idea of, okay, so that's actually pretty cool that they did that, is that they made this sharp here. And that makes it look like it's got it makes it look like it's got shadowing like that coming in. That's actually pretty cool. I should do that for my own stuff. So yeah, okay, so the problem here is gonna be a big long skirt, but we want to make it a lot smaller, so it's very simple. Just squish it down. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna make this a little bit more. I'm gonna do another lattice. I love my lattices. My lattice deform is my favorite thing to use because it keeps the mesh and it keeps it like organic and stuff. Hold up. I'm gonna call this the lattice skirt. Okay. Or collection. Or maybe we'll call it collection. Or maybe we'll call it Kole. Kole. After if you don't know, Genshin has a character named Kole. You know what I probably should have done the title actually of this video. I tried to put it probably should have put ZZZ. It's in the thumbnail, but maybe it's not in the damn thing itself. So we're gonna make this a little bit higher and you know what, we're gonna keep it like that, yeah. Yeah, this is fine. We're gonna make that's fine, we're gonna make the thing there. Okay. And now we can edit the thing once we lattice object lattice. We're gonna rename this lattice lattice skirt. There you go. Because it's so simple, we can kind of almost get away with doing something simple like that. Oh my gosh. I think that's gonna work, yeah. It's barely visible, but it's still almost visible enough. It's kind of funny. I'm happy with that result. The only downside is that I might need to tune it in to get it closer to how I like it. We're gonna apply that really quickly. And what I want to do is I want to make this gonna make this up a little bit, and we're gonna make this group, and then we're gonna do W. So for shrink wrap, sign it, and then create a shrink wrap on that specific group. And then that shrink wraps that, and then we can kind of add a bit of yeah, that'll do it. I think that'll do most of it. I think I'm gonna, if there was a smooth, I think I might have to manual that. You're gonna manual it. Yeah, you're just gonna manual the rest of it. So we're gonna have to, let's do a quick apply and then look at that. We're gonna remove the vertex group. I think that's fine. I think I'm gonna make the I'm gonna make it fit pretty tightly on there. Not too tight because it's gonna be a pain in the ass if we do it too tight, and then we have to deal with extra shit, extra stuff, and then yeah, that works. So now she looks like a Tekken fighter right now. So here's the thing. I don't know if we're gonna be seeing this thing right here. And for what I mean by this is that I'm gonna remove one side because having two sides is. No, we're actually gonna duplicate it just in case. We're gonna like do that, duplicate and then remove. So I like to see if it'll come up to here maybe. Right? Yeah, I think that works. I think that works. It's pretty quick to make like that. Okay, so it's up front here because probably the original character is more front. So because of that, we're gonna have to move the body anyway. But if we're testing it out, it would look something like that. And it looks good like that, I think. If we were to say wireframe it, yeah, looks fine like that. Because it looks like it's a really short short version, but the thing is that the material is that color. We might have to change it to another color, maybe depending. I think. Let me see. Because this one is that out. No, we don't have to change it. To change anything, it's fine. I think you're gonna keep it the same. This thing we're gonna do kind of tune in a little, and then yeah. And this is gonna be a pretty quick one because everything's already set up for us, and then all we need to do now is paint it in. So I might even do the painting thing right now. It's just that quick. The only thing is I might have to change the feet stuff because these feet are not actually sculpted properly. Neither of the hands, but I'm gonna just use original hands, I think. See. My lazy butt doesn't like to do extra work sometimes. I mean, a lot of people, whoops, a lot of people don't do a lot of extra work. So it makes sense. So these are the boots. I'm gonna switch it. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna make some high heels or something. Maybe it'll work because the boots are already high heels. I mean, everything in ZZZ's high heels really, it's actually really funny. What I could do is I could just copy the form and then tune it in, and remesh some shit. You know, let's do that. I'm kind of lazy to start from scratch sometimes. Not that I haven't done stuff from scratch, but I totally. It's a time saver if you don't. So what I'm gonna do? Did I already copy the skin here? Yeah, I did. I'm gonna hide that then. What I'm gonna do is let's go to materials so I can get a good view. You look at that. I mean, I wonder if I can select that. Nope. Okay. Whatever. You know what? Actually, we're gonna keep that. We're gonna keep that part. We're gonna start editing this part here. I wonder if I could just do that. I was already thinking of just painting the damn thing. I mean, the form's already there, and then we can just get rid of the boots, maybe. I'm thinking, we are thinking today. I mean, I'm probably going to keep the leg anyway. One thing I'm going to do is I'm going to change the color, not the color, we're going to change, what's that, we're going to switch out the sock for not sock. We're going to remove the sock. I think, let's remove that now, actually. We don't need that sock. We're going to keep this leg and we're going to kind of move it on the left side. So we're going to use this leg here. Duplicate that leg and then we're going to move it on the other side by doing a mirror. And then that'll reduce that and then hold up. I think I'm going to, yep. Just going to keep this part here. And delete that. Okay, and then we just gotta make it so that this ties up to this one, I suppose. And so we're gonna connect that to that, and I'm gonna connect this to this, and then we're gonna make we'll separate this actually. So that we can grab. Okay, that'll be perfect, you see. So that's a good thing. So we can just kind of color this thing here. Connected to this thing, and then we're done. The only downside is that it's gonna fuck up the vertex groups. Are totally gonna be fucked up because I'm doing mirrors and shit, and that copies the vertex groups. I think. Let me see. Let me see if there's a special thing that says don't vertex groups. Okay, there we go. We're not gonna mirror vertex groups, so we gotta remove the vertex group mirror. That cleans that up without any issue. And then I wanted to see if I could do something for the shoe. I think it's the same texture. Let me see. If that's the case, I'm just going to paint the damn thing a lot faster. Just do that than to actually do an entire model. But I did think of something cool we can do for the back. Well, we'll see. These ideas. I'll probably paint it right here in Blender anyway. You know what they need to add? That we've been asking for forever. Autosave for images. I'm pretty sure they can't do it for some reasons, but it's a pain in the ass when you're painting and then something crashes or whatever and it's lost forever. Or let's say you painted something and you don't like how it looked and you want to undo. And Blender's global undo is like gets pretty heavy on the computer. Okay. But the good thing is I don't have to clean up after, so good news, bad news. Yeah, so good news, I'm gonna probably do this entire thing in Blender. Bad news is that I have to work with Blender's texture paint. So where is this shoe? Yeah, it's the same. It's just one texture. That means that if I paint on it, where's my paint? Damn it. It's which one is it? Damn it, it's this one. Okay. So if I paint on it, it's gonna paint both. Okay, easy. That means all I need to do is paint it once on one side. But how we're gonna paint it is another question too. But we're gonna paint it on another image, because if I paint it on this one and then export it, it's gonna be a pain in the ass. We're gonna paint on a flat image, or not a flat image, a new image. How big is this damn thing? I think it's how big is this image texture? There should be stats on this thing somewhere. Do they even have that? Oh, scopes. They have scopes. Doesn't tell me shit for anything else other than what scopes usually do. So, image, how big is it? Metadata. Ugh. Useless. Nothing. They don't tell you how big it is. Oh wait, that is. I think it's. Yeah, there it is. 24 by 24. 2048 by 2048. I think. Let me double check that just in case. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty fucking sure. Let's see. I'm going in the dumps. So yeah, no, I actually had to dump this one myself because I don't know if okay, yeah, no, it is 2048 by 2048. I just checked the details right now. Wait. Triple check that. And yeah, okay. Confirmed. So now the real question is, what was I gonna, how do I do this shit again? Hold up, pretty simple, I remember. It's just go to the editor and then come on with a new image. This is a footsies here. Footsies is hair. Now we're gonna add a new image texture, and then we're gonna say what size is gonna be. 2048. There you go. Call this the text paint yuzu. We're gonna make it just fine. We're gonna have a alpha generate blank new. Okay, so we have the image created. And this is where it gets a little messy. Oh man, it's getting cold. So quick because it's already set up everything for me. Yeah. Okay. It's already set up everything for me, so it's gonna be pretty quick. I'm gonna. How do I do this again? I do mix color, I believe. In a minute. So it's a mix color, and then one of them is the alpha, I think, and then one of them is the color, and then pop it in there, and then that should work. I think. Up. Maybe. Oh wait, was it mix or was it? Oh yeah, this is the reason why it sucks. It's because it changes the screen look. Wait, no, it's the same. We're good. We're good. We're good. Everything's good. Scratch that. Everything's good. Okay, so if I click this one, I have to make sure I have to click on the right one, and then let's see. Do a bit of texture painting. Need the right color. We're gonna grab this color. Hard and right here. Yep. Man, this is a pain in the butt to get the right look though. That's fine. We're just gonna texture paint the damn thing. Let me see how it looks on the. We want textured, yes, but we want the wireframe. So where the hell the wireframe is. So we're gonna go with soft paint. Not. It's texture sensitive, damn it. But I did just deleted that. Going with this color, and then we're gonna do a bit of shading on it, and then gonna roll with it, I guess. Okay, this is based on. This is based on what's it called? That's pressure? No, not pressure. Only for strength and radius, and then. Okay, so there is pressure. Let me just remove that for a second. Uh, oh, it's passing through, as you see. That's the reason why also Blender's thing is not the best for this. It passes through because it's on the light and screen or something. Let me see if I can. Go screen. No, screen doesn't do it. Lighten. Wait, lighten does. Okay, lighten does, not screen. Okay, so what I want to do now is that we have this. Are we going to paint the skin or are we going to paint the other one? Always like an issue when you're painting these, by the way. And we're going to paint the shadows like this color. So we're going to go in here. We're just going to start painting the shadows. This is a 2K texture and I'm already lagging, really. Oh, no, because I don't know if I'm going to be painting this thing something else. I'm on hard right now. No, I think I need to decrease strength. No, strength. How about softness? I think I need to go with that anyway to increase the radius and reduce the strength. Maybe no. Reduce the strength. There's a smooth brush, I believe. Ugh, I need to repaint a lot because. Oh well. Now it's just painting. So paint. I wonder if there's a. I wonder if this falls under the art category, but whatever. Maybe under the game. So used to using 3D code texture, but I don't want to go there all the way and then come back and then do the whole process. Kind of skipping that. Now, what are we gonna do about this entire thing here? Hmm. You know, I don't like this fact that I don't have layers though. Only reason I like 3D code, because I have layers. I can have multiple layers, and that's kind of I don't have to worry about it. But the downside, I can clean stuff. So downside, plus side. But you know, this is tied up here. Make that maybe. I guess we could prototype a little bit here. I'm gonna prototype. We're gonna prototype, see what's up, how it looks. I guess we can say maybe we want this to be skin. Idea in my head right now, so I'm just doing some stuff. Actually, no, we'll go back to soft and turn off pressure. If we were to say maybe this is the skin, and then maybe I'm seeing it a little more that way. And we have a tie up here. I think I see it's better that way, actually. Yeah. Okay. Oh, this thing has a heel here. We can maybe change this thing to be something cool. Then we can have this to be skin up here until there's a belt thing there. And skin until it goes up. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. We go. That's like a brainstorm thing idea right there. Do that. We're gonna make this kind of thing. But for that, I'm gonna just delete this right now. Yoink. Good thing about using layers, you can just delete it. Or not layers. Image texture like this. This is as layery as Blender can get, because you can do another one of these and then it can. Problem though, it's that starts stacking up. You go boom, boom, layer, 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 and if you have like 10, 20 layers, it's gonna get really laggy. Well, Blender-ish layers, because there's no layers that exist in Blender. Layers are not a thing, but kind of a fake layer thing. But I'm gonna paint those though. I'm gonna paint these right here because those are straight up easier to do in Blender. But the shoe I'm gonna paint in 3D because I want the layers, and I want to edit it too. So because the mesh is not to my liking, I think we want to change the belt buckle to remove it, and I only have one. Shrink it down, and then I want to change this shape here to be more of a sharp shape, and then I want to change this shape up here. Maybe I'll just paint that, and then we'll paint that in to be a little bit more tight. We'll paint the rest of it, I think. Yeah. Okay, and then yeah. So we will be painting these legs, or not this, painting these socks to be matching the skin. Because if not, it's going to be matching nothing. Hold up. Actually, where's my overlays? I would see that. I'm not saying shit. Oh. My mistake. It was on this wrong side. Okay. We have the. Oh, we have the thing, so. We're going to connect them together. Oh, we don't need to have this anymore here. Actually, where's my music? I'm not gonna put any music on the stream though because I already got a copyright for the other one. Though it's like a chill one, but still. I don't like seeing that. There we go. Perfect. Oh, quiet all of a sudden for me. And I want his music. At distance. There's a faster method, I believe, where you can just what was the faster method? I forgot already. Oh, bridge, right? You can bridge it, but I'd rather not bridge it this time. Somehow that still fits. Okay. Rid of these wireframe. So this one has a mirror, does it? Which one's a mirror? Okay, the other way around. Okay, so we're just gonna apply. Which one should we mod in? I'll just mirror that damn thing anyway. We're gonna do a nice merge by distance. Remove the sharp edges. Now we can do a nice quick. We were gonna do that one fix, so for sure we're gonna do another one. We're gonna do another one for sure. So yeah, we have this idea, and then we're gonna make a new one. These layers are just straight up images, which is kind of heavy because it's images instead of like a layer. What is this called? We'll call it a leg fix. Okay. Shit. Okay. This time I get to use this style of paint soft with this, so we can see if we can tune it in. Oh shit. Could be possible that the EUVs are off. Oh, the EUVs look normal. Oh, I see. I might have. Do I have? Oh, I don't. Huh. It should be working. Because if I go with the other one, it's this one is skin. Yeah, see, it's got the leg and then it's got the thing. Maybe it's too weak for a second. Give me a second. Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, okay. What's going on there? I think I got two selected. Let me go with that one and then. Oh, I see. Oh, this is gonna be a pain in the ass. I can't match it because it's not really Because if I use a screen or add, let me see add. No, it's just adding. It's not gonna match it. All right, we're just gonna. I tried with Blender's system. We're gonna head over to 3D code because there's no way. Stupid annoying. It's like this is the only way to do this, and then if we want to actually edit, we need to do it directly And that's just, that'll work, but it's just dirty in my opinion. Because it's not, if you mess up or anything and you want to tune it back, dude, uh, yeah, I'm going over to 3D code. I mean, I would love it if they fix that shit, but I don't see Blender doing shit though. Let's be real, I don't know if they're gonna do shit for it. Okay, so that's there's no merit, is it? Nah. Okay, that means that okay, so we can actually extend this. Let's make sure that we're not anything there. We're gonna extend it and we're gonna just match it. If we need to smooth it, we can smooth it with a smooth brush and what's that? Sculpt. So this is gonna be pretty quick, and I have this other idea actually. I'm gonna do that right now. We're gonna texture paint maybe next time. Maybe do a little bit. I'm gonna probably stop this stream and yeah, I'm gonna stop this stream in like 30 minutes, and then I'll probably come back and then do a texture painting on the other stream, and that's it. And yeah, that'd be it. See, that's how quick this kind of style is. It's like a few hours. Let me just remove this wireframing. There you go. It's like, looks like now we have like this entire thing here, and then painting up here. We can remove these things too. It looks like it's already fitting, and then the rest is painting up anything or adjusting and then adjusting it more. But it'll look something like that. Let me see if I can rub the body. Yeah, it'll look like that. It'll fit because it's legitimately the same thing. It's just this one's a little lower. If I wanted to make it more vanilla, it's probably like all the way down here, and then this one's probably a little bit lower and higher. But we're not doing vanilla. We're modding some stuff for fun. So, well, not. There's some cool shit that we could probably do, but I'm not gonna care that much. I want some. I'm gonna try some shit like this, and we're done. The last thing we need to do. Oh yeah, we're gonna need to cut those legs off on this thing. Thing has legs, yeah. So we're gonna remove them from the top side, and then we'll keep it all the way up because it goes up to those legs there. So these legs go possibly pretty high actually. So I'm gonna remove it all the way up to the optimal leg. We're gonna keep going until we can remove the top side leg, and then we're gonna throw in our own, and that'll give us a full thing like that. Plot. Yeah, it'll work, and then that's it. Yeah, see, this part's like, it's only been like an hour and 40. That's how fast this is. Oh, Jesus, why does it get so... Okay. From there, we're gonna see if I can, where's the hair? I'm gonna bring in that hair. We'll do that later, but for now I need to, what are we doing? No, we don't need that anymore. We're just gonna leave that. I'm gonna call the shirt. Right, I wanted to add some extra folds and shit to the shirt because it just adds a little extra. There's not really any folds here, is there? There's some, I think, like big ones, like right there. Right here again, and then that's about it. And this is a really probably foldy outfit. Alrighty then. I'm already getting lost here. What was I supposed to be doing? I was supposed to be... Okay, I'm supposed to be preparing the shoe and everything. That's what it was. Because About that it turns out that I need a little bit here. Let's see. The shoes. I'm gonna name my shoes. Those legs, and then probably this is still legs. Yeah. I still need to join into that thing. I need to keep that stuff there. And the hands. Look at that. Everything's set to go. And to keep the hands like right there. I mean, it already has like a. Look at that. It gives us a freebie. It has a continuous arm there. You're done. At that point, it's a freebie. Freebie. We don't have to worry about the hands. We can just keep it the same. Unless we want to do something interesting with the fingernails. I mean, are they separated? Yeah. One of those separated fingernails. Meanwhile, my hands, I didn't even focus on making them that well. Had to remake them every time. Better hands and better feet, and then just have the really good feet and hands. I just didn't care about it when I was doing the base, because I knew that I was going to replace a lot of the hands and feet. It's just a thing that happens a lot in the modding thing. So I generally don't have to make feet and hands that much. So I got lazy about it. But I will probably have to make them anyway. Oh wait, I'm gonna delete that side there. This is attached there, but I'm gonna attach it to the other one actually. Should I do that now? I wonder. Yeah, let's do it now so I can get it. Wait. Okay, yeah, legs are just one skin on that. This part's I think the body part. I think, yeah, body part, and then this is body, and then this is hands. I'm gonna hide everything that's hands, and I'm gonna make these. I'm gonna put a new outfit. I'm gonna make it so that we're gonna make sure that's a little bit more organized here. Put that in body, and then we're gonna put this in a. Oh, body layer, I guess. And that's already in there. We're gonna put the sailor stuff here in there as well. Create a new one. Legs. Or what's it called? It's I called it skin, but whatever. Gonna move that there. We don't need the undergarment, not using that. Or the sweater, or the shoes. Or I am gonna be using the shoes. I'm gonna make them high heels. Totally possible. Oh, that's right. Before I forget, fuck. Okay. Before I forget what I was gonna do, I literally just remembered right now. It's like in the aether right now. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add a mesh. Holy shit. Fishnet. Sorry. So this will go in the body layer. I'm gonna call it fishnet, and then we're gonna create a new one. Sailor outfit. All right, so there's two methods of. Well, I mean, there's probably multiple methods to be honest, but there's a few methods of making mesh for what we need. The methods is to make holes in a plane. Like, let's say we have this plane here, and then we just subdivide the shit out of it. Okay, and then let's say yeah, and then well, let's do less. I think too many is a little too difficult to see anyway. Yeah, 25 is fine. What we did usually is we did deselect. I think I have it here. Deselect, yeah. So we do a little quick checker deselect, and then we say was it this one or was it the other way? I'm getting lost here. I'm losing myself. Was it the? Oh right, I think it was the poke faces. That's what it was. And then from those poke faces, then we do the entire thing. Hold up, what was? I don't like using this method because it's like destructive. Was it the? Oh right, that's what I like to use. It was it was using modifiers because there's another way of using geometry nodes, but I'm not good at on the fly geometry nodes. No way, I'm no good at that. What we do? Subdivide it, and then what did I do last time? I totally forgot how to do this. To be honest, now that I think about it, it was because we need to make a mesh, right? We need to make a single. Wait. What am I doing? It might have been. It might have been. I know I did this several times before. No, I did this a few times, not enough to remember off the top of my head now. It I know it was maybe it was curves. Was it? I think it was because I like curves. Or curves are nice. I don't always remember everything here when modeling. Medium point. What it did was we used to like stack modifiers here. Or did I use that one add-on? I'm pretty sure I used sure used this maybe. Maybe now I'm getting lost here. I'm losing myself. Oh my gosh. Because wasn't it square? Oh gosh, I need to look at how I did it. I kind of forgot. Sometimes I forget what the hell I did and then up again. I mean, I have it in one of my old files. I don't even know if 4.4 can open it. It's like 3.6, maybe older, where I did it, and I forgot what I did. Seriously, what did I do? This this is what happens. I'll probably do it. I'll probably do it off stream, and then I'll be like, oh yeah, that's what I did. Because you know what? I'm gonna look that up right now. So I'm going to end this up. I'm gonna end this right now. I'm gonna come back after I looked it up and everything, and then I'm gonna showcase how it's done, and then we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna texture paint the rest of it, the shoe as well, and the other. We're gonna send it all over to 3D Code, and then and then I'll be back after that because I completely forgot how to do that. I was just thinking like there's like there's a poke faces. We poke the faces. We inset it? Do we inset it? No. Hold up. Thinking. Or we do that cube, or we do that plane, and then we do poke face, and then oh wait. Wasn't it yeah, that's right, I'm dumb. Wasn't it this one where it's like vertex? Yeah, there you go. That's what it was. Shit, I'm stupid. And then we just go faces. There you go. So now we have like this thing, but if we do it like by a lot, if we do it by like plane and then subdivide the damn thing by 25 subdivide, and then we do the poke faces. I think you can do the poke faces. Ooh, okay. Okay, so we're gonna do poke faces. How do we select the poke faces? I don't remember if there was a way where we select the poke faces. Wasn't there select by oh wait, it's select by similar, I believe. That's right, I think. Oh, manifold was it? No, it was select by similar. Select by similar, and then it was base regions? No. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I forgot to do this. It was which one was it? It wasn't normally amount of adjacent faces. Yeah, that's the one. Okay, so it was amount of adjacent faces. Okay. Uh, amount by slide by adjacent faces. There you go. And then I don't want the edge. Let's shift the edge here. Whoops, wrong key. We're gonna shift that edge here. I believe there's actually another one method. I think there's another one. Anyway, we have this, and then we do a bevel, and then we gotta go vertex. We can now do we do a bit of a size with I think we didn't scroll this slowly. All we need to do now is delete by faces, and then we have a mesh. There's other methods, and I know that there's better methods. I don't know what it were. There should be another one. This is like the destructive one that I don't like using, actually. Like it works, but then we have to use it in a way that has to be like it's gonna be like the entire thing is gonna have a high poly. The mesh stuff is gonna make the entire outfit high poly, that's for sure. But because the other method is to make it non-mesh and make it texture painted, but I've done that before and I didn't like the results as much. If I tune that in, that's gonna be a pain in the ass. Yeah, no, because then we gotta tune that in with like deforms all over the place, like or say, let's say the one is there's a lattice, the one I like, and then like if we did like a simple deform, now it's deforming on a bend. Let's bend it on the z-axis, and then that's bending it on the how it's supposed to be, like the 1/360, and then yeah. But then you can't like say like, oh yeah, no, I want more thing, because now it's destructive. You can't do anything about it. Now it's destructive, and then it doesn't look good because it looks like a mess. The reason why I don't use that method. But I need to remember the other method that's non-destructive, and I'm gonna go look that up. So I will be right back. What I did, I forgot. I know I have it in an old file, and I'm gonna recreate it. Okay. Yeah, I'll be back in like how long? Let's see. What time is it? Be back like in about an hour or two. So I'll be back in like 2 hours, for sure. Okay. Later.